Hey there, Pilgrim friends. It's Pastor Eric. It's Monday. It's December 7, Pearl Harbor Day, 2020. And we are taking some questions here and asking them back to you. If you haven't heard yesterday's sermon on Luke 1, especially verse 76, I encourage you to do that. Check your scriptures as well. And struggle a little bit with this concept. It was a topical sermon on the concept of God preparing, or God prepared. And we wanted to think out loud about what it was he was preparing and why, and what it means about our own preparation in a season that's otherwise known for preparation, but not preparation for Jesus' first coming. We're not welcoming Jesus for the first time. Oh no, that happened a long time ago. Instead, we are preparing for his second coming. It's going to happen very soon, and we want to be ready for that, and so shape our lives accordingly. Let's take some questions now, and we'll walk through those. Question number 1. What did you hear from yesterday's sermon? What stuck with you from yesterday's sermon? 2. What do you wish was better explained? Maybe there was some chunk of the sermon that you just wish was better explained, and I'd be happy to do that, of course. But one in particular stuck out to me. Think of the reference to Luke 3, where John the Baptist challenged different groups to reconsider their behaviors as they moved toward the covenant community. Remember, people were coming down to John at the beginning of his ministry in droves just to see what was going on. There was curiosity, but there was also a real hunger for God's presence. Did you understand how John challenged the soldiers then, police of today, to address their discontent with their pay? It's a powerful passage. I encourage you to watch that and see that again. Number 3, when you hear the word prepared, what do you think of? Maybe preparing food? Maybe a military and their preparedness? Maybe a lawyer before going to trial? Maybe a field in the springtime? Just having been harrowed, now it's prepared. What about a student graduating? The idea, I think, is that they're supposed to be prepared. But what do you think of when you hear the word prepared? Question 4, Paul indicates that the disciples' good works have been prepared by Jesus for us to walk in them. Ephesians 2:10. So how does that inform your commitments this month? This was a reference I couldn't get in yesterday, but I wish I could have. Paul indicates that disciples' good works have been prepared by Jesus for us to walk in them. So Jesus has prepared them, and we are to walk in them. How does that inform your commitments this month? What will you do differently this month, knowing that God is preparing good works for you to do in his name? 5, I spoke of forever gifts in some of the applications. How might you prepare for forever this month? How might you prepare this month a little bit for forever? What small scale, quiet, unseen kindness can you do for others in your network? Encouraging them to think forever as well in their own month. 6, what does it mean that God prepares anything? Couldn't he just make it happen? And if he can and chooses not to, what might it say about our God's heart? This is one I want you to stick with, and that's the last question, question 6. What does it mean that God prepares anything? We'll see you next week. Thanks very much.